Legal Counsel with Tanzania Legal Corporation in 1977. Thereafter, she moved to PTA Bank in Nairobi, where she rose to become the head of legal compliance. In the year 2004, she was appointed as a judge of the High Court of the United Republic of Tanzania, where she worked in both the commercial division and the criminal division. In the year 2008, she was appointed to the Court of Appeal of the United Republic of Tanzania, the highest court in URT. Today, she is moving upwards to a regional court. She is a member of Chartered Institute of Arbitrators, a member of Tanzania Women Association, member of Tanzania Women Judges Association, and International Association of Women Lawyers. She is fluent in Kiswahili, English, and French. For your information, Your Excellencies, currently we have only one lady judge. She'll be joining her, at least there will be two.
I, Sauda Mjasiri, do solemnly swear that I'll be faithful and bear true allegiance to the East African community, and that I'll preserve, protect, and defend the treaty for the establishment of the East African community as by law established. So help me God. I, Sauda Mjasiri, do solemnly swear that I will well and truly serve the East African community in the office of Judge of the East African Court of Justice, and that I will do justice in accordance with the treaty for the establishment of the East African community as by law established, and in accordance with the laws and customs of the East African community without fear or favor, affection, or ill will. So help me God. Sign here.
The appointment takes effect actually from 13th February 2019. Now, sent to bills passed by the East African Legislative Assembly. I call upon counsel to the community to introduce the subject matter.
Excellencies, you may wish to recall that at your 17th Ordinary Summit, you took a decision to assent to bills that are presented to partner states at least 3 months in advance, and to which you have given a no objection. Excellencies, pursuant to that arrangement, the East African Legislative Assembly has since submitted the following bills, which are ready for assent. The first one is the Oath Bill 2018, which is meant to provide a framework for regulating the administration of oaths in the community. The second bill, the East African Monetary Institute Bill 2018, that has been passed in accordance with the provisions of Article 21 of the Protocol on the establishment of the East African Community Monetary Union. The Monetary Institute is expected to do the preparatory work to enable the community to move into a monetary union. And lastly, but not least, the EAC Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2018, which is to give a legal framework for the budget provisions, for the supplementary budget provisions. Excellencies, we seek your indulgence to sign these bills, which we are going to pass around, and we thank you for that.
While the bills are being signed, we go to the next item, awards for the winners of the East African Community Students Essay Writing Competition 2017. I call upon the Director of Social Sector at the East African Secretariat to present this item. Reminded, I'm told that Deputy Director General Christophe Bazivamo, you make the presentations.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Excellencies, in 2017, as it is in our common practices, students from primary, secondary school have done a competition, what we call normally the student essay writing competition in all partner states. And this is done, meaning the competition is organized at 3 levels: the school level, the national level, and the regional level. In 2017, this competition have been done, but awards were not given. And it is the reason why these awards of 2017 are going to be given together with the one of 2018. We have children from all partner states, and here I would wish they come here in the front. And for the 2017 essay student essay writing competition winners, we have Chebet Hope Josephine. This one is has the 5th prize. From the school girls, which is called Nabisusa from Uganda. Fourth prize, we have Mwando Alice Kayo from Mary Hills Girls High School in Kenya. Third prize, we have Shuti Allegra, École des Sciences de Musanze, Rwanda. For the second prize, we have Sengyumva Nestor, Lycée de Makamba, Burundi. For the first prize, Your Excellencies, we have Mikael Msafiri Nyaruga from Kibaha Secondary School, Tanzania. These are the ones for 2017. In 2018, for the 5th prize, we have Nico Wanhunze John Raoul, Makamba Secondary School, Republic of Burundi. For the 4th prize, you have Kezia Furaha Beza, Fawe Girls Schools, Gisozi, Republic of Rwanda. For the 3rd prize, we have Murindwa Christopher, Kibuka Memorial Secondary School, Republic of Uganda. Second prize, Chacha Emmanuel, Chevoet Secondary School, Republic of Kenya. For the first prize, Your Excellencies, we have Innocent Shirima Moshi Secondary School for United Republic of Tanzania. So I wish to say that in addition to the certificate they have received, they have also a kind of amount of money they have received from 500 USD for the first one and USD 650 for the fifth one. Thank you, Excellencies.
Here, Deputy Secretary General. Item 5, statements by heads of state of the summit. I think we had reached an agreement. If we follow by that, let me say a few things on their Excellencies' behalf. Dr. John Pombe Joseph Magufuli, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, our gracious host, Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta, President of the Republic of Kenya, Excellency Gaston Sindimo, First Vice President of the Republic of Burundi, Honorable Paul Mayom Akech, Minister of Trade, Industry and East African Community representing President Salva Kiir, Mayadit of the Republic of South Sudan, heads of delegation, honorable ministers, senior officials, Secretary General of the East African Community, leaders of the highest institutions of the East African Community, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by thanking His Excellency President Magufuli and the government of Tanzania for your warm hospitality. I also want to thank His Excellency President Museveni, outgoing chair of the summit of heads of state of the East African Community, for steering well the organization for the last 2 years. Allow me to take this opportunity to express our solidarity with the President of Kenya, President Uhuru, and the people of Kenya in the fight against terrorism. It is an honor to serve as the chairperson of our summit for the next year. I look forward to working together with my fellow leaders to serve the people of East Africa. This summit comes at an important moment as we approach the 20th anniversary of the revival of the East African Community. We have much to celebrate, but it is also a moment to reflect on the meaning and value of this community, which is important to all of us. It is an opportunity to address whatever challenges exist directly and frankly, so that we can move confidently together into the future. Africa is moving ahead with deeper integration, as are other regional economic communities, which are essential building blocks of continental integration. We cannot afford to fall behind, particularly when the East African community was starting to make good progress. It is up to us to ensure that this community works for us as it should. Nothing should hold us back from the important business that we have committed to for our collective good, including trade, infrastructure, industrialization, and security. As leaders of the community, we therefore need to come together in a spirit of solidarity and unity for the benefit and well-being of the citizens of our region. Our treaty is clear that the East African community is people-centered. This should inform all our reflections and actions. We will measure success by how easily our people, their goods and capital move within our region, and how prosperous in the end they become as a result. Excellencies, this is our task. I know we are equal to it if we choose to put all our energies into making it happen. I thank you very much for your kind attention. Asanteni sana. Now, we are going to consider and adopt the communique. I invite the Secretary General to read the communique, which is a summary of the decisions that we have taken on matters discussed at this summit. Mr. Secretary General.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Communique of the 20th Ordinary Summit of the East African Community Heads of States. Arusha International Conference Center, AICC, Arusha, Tanzania, 1st February 2019. Joint communique. The East African Community Heads of State, their Excellencies, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni of the Republic of Uganda, President Paul Kagame of the Republic of Rwanda, President Uhuru Kenyatta of the Republic of Kenya, President Dr. John Pombe Joseph Magufuli of the United Republic of Tanzania, His Excellency Gaston Sindimwo, First Vice President representing President Pierre Nkurunziza of the Republic of Burundi, and Honorable Paul Moyom Akek, Minister of Trade, Industry, and EAC Affairs, representing President Salva Kiir Mayardit of the Republic of South Sudan, held the 20th Ordinary Summit of the East African Community Heads of State at the Arusha International Conference Center in the United Republic of Tanzania on 1st February 2019. The heads of state met in a warm and cordial atmosphere. The summit received the report of the Council of Ministers covering the period 23rd February 2018 to 31st January 2019 and commended the Council for the progress made in the implementation of the programs and projects of the community. The summit considered a report of the Council on the implementation of the previous directives and decisions of the summit and directed the Council to implement all outstanding directives and decisions and report to the 21st summit. The summit received a report on the status of ratification of protocols and directed partner states to ratify all outstanding protocols and the Council to report to the 21st summit. The summit noted the status of resolution of long outstanding non-tariff barriers and directed partner states and the Council to resolve them. The summit received a report of the Council that all partner states had nominated constitutional experts to work on the constitution of the political confederation. The summit directed the Council to cause the experts to provide a preliminary report within 7 months. The summit decided that President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni shall provide political guidance to the exercise. The summit received a progress report on the review of the East African Development Bank Charter to streamline it into the EAC mainstream. The summit directed the Council of Ministers to expedite the process. The summit considered a report on the roadmap for the accelerated integration of the Republic of South Sudan into the EAC and directed the Council to conclude the process. The summit received a progress report that the verification exercise for the admission of the Federal Republic of Somalia into the East African Community had not been undertaken. The summit directed the Council to follow up on the matter and report to the 21st summit. The summit considered a report on the modalities for the promotion of motor vehicle assembly in the region aimed at reducing the importation of used motor vehicles from outside the community and directed the Council to follow up the matter and report to the 21st summit. The summit received a report on the review of the textile and leather sector in East Africa with a view to developing a strong and competitive sector that gives consumers better choices than imported textiles and footwear. The summit directed the Council to conclude the matter and report to the 21st summit. The summit recalled its directive of having 2 Deputy Secretaries General at the East African Community recruited competitively on a rotational basis and decided that the Deputy Secretary General from the United Republic of Tanzania and the Deputy Secretary General from the Republic of Rwanda shall serve their respective 2 terms in office. The summit received a progress report from His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni on the EU-EAC Economic Partnership Agreement and decided that the EAC engages the European Union on the matter in the next 4 months to get more clarification on the pertinent issues of concern. Thereafter, partner states who wish to may or may not sign the EAC EU Economic Partnership Agreement. The summit assented to the EAC Oaths Bill 2018, the EAC Monetary Institute Bill 2018, and the EAC Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2018. The summit received a report on the financial status of the East African Community and directed partner states to fulfill their financial obligations to the community in a timely manner. The summit endorsed the Republic of Kenya's candidature for the non-permanent membership of the United Nations Security Council for a 2-year term for the period 2021-2022. The summit, pursuant to Article